welcome to the Broken Silence podcast. I'm your host Hayden, and I'm joined by the wonderful
Soraya René, your co-host.
And I'm also joined by my cast members. Introduce yourselves.
Hey guys, they call me Mr. Fernao.
Yeah. Hey, your boy Brian.
And we're going to be touching on some of the hottest trending topics on social media at the moment. So today's topics are...
Do you think females are getting cosmetic surgery for themselves or because of the attention they receive from males? What do you guys think about that?
It's crazy because I think social media does have a big part to play, of course.
Yeah.
You know, you see, Kylie Jenner gone from a twig to a bat to basically an ant. Like, it doesn't make sense. And Kim K and all that. So, it's idolization kind of thing. But, I mean, I don't know. I hope so, I don't know, really.
But it's a weird one because, I've spoken to a few people that said, oh, they only get these kind of things because they want to look nice because, that's just what they want to do. But I don't believe that. I think for them to get them kind of procedures, they're doing it because they want someone to see them look in a certain type of way. Now, people might think differently, but that's just my point of view.
Yeah, I'm not even trying to body shame, but like if you see some of the girls before and afters of surgery, like they got rolls down their back, they got flat bum. I'm not saying there's anything.
How much do they even pay for that?
No, but I'm not saying there's anything wrong with having like a flat bum and rolls down your back. But I feel like society dictates what's nice and what's not nice. Personally, there's nothing wrong with back rolls. Do you know what I mean? Like I could have a boyfriend that loves back rolls, but because the rest of social media don't like back rolls, I'm going to go and get a BBL to change those back rolls. So I feel like it's literally how you feel about yourself. But I also feel like it's what society likes at the time.
Yeah, that's true. But the question is, can these girls even afford all these procedures they're doing? Because these calls
finance.
It's not even on the NHS.
Finance. Just like you can lease a car, you can lease a body.
Why are you going to put yourself on finance?
Yeah.
Because of a body that's probably going to wear out in what? 5-10 years.
Is it going to wear out though? How do you know it's going to wear out? What if I look after that body?
Yeah, but you're going to have to get
you're going to get 35, you're going to be 40.
If I got my bum done, I'm looking after that bum. Like, I'm not just going to sit anywhere with that bum. I'll probably stand up all the time if I had a bum like that.
If you're lazy already, if you're a lazy person, getting a BBL ain't going to suddenly make you a gym freak. Remember that?
No, but like, half the girls that get a BBL, like, it's the shortcut to gym. Do you know what I mean? They don't go gym after they get a BBL.
Well. Anxiety, when you're out in the street, you think people notice certain things about you. So like, let me change it, let me change that.
Yeah, I think that's all it comes down to actually, just people and their insecurities. But you can kind of understand why certain people do it. Yeah. Because obviously in the society we live in, you have a lot of girls looking this way, and you're walking around looking like a ironing board. Obviously it's a bit different still, but
basically,
no, it's the truth, innit? So at the end of the day, anyone can do whatever they want. If they got the money to do it, and it ain't hurting nobody, then that's their own personal problem.
If you don't have no money, don't break your bank.
Don't break your back. And don't break your back.
Yeah, that's it.
And don't steal from nobody.
Don't steal from nobody. That's
not cool.
But like, I feel like guys will say this now, but the pictures they like on Instagram are these bodies. That's what you lot like. You lot like the big bum. Like, do you know what I mean? You lot, if you see a girl with a big bum, you're looking back. You're not going to look at a flat bum girl. Do you understand? So I feel like guys will say, oh yeah, don't get a body done. What do you need it done for? But that's what you like. Yeah, but do you know what I mean? If I walk past you, small waist, snatch waist, big back, you're gonna look at me. You're gonna like me. Do you understand? And that's what it is.
Saying that though, you get a lot of girls are saying, no, my man has to be 6 foot.
Yeah,
it's true.
That's
but the average guy is about 5'10". So what do they do? And they can't get surgery to be 6 foot.
No, but the point is, you look like a Coca-Cola bottle. That's what you look want. You don't want to drink out the Coke bottle, not the water bottle. So just say that, innit?
No.
Bare metaphorics in that.
Actually, wait.
That's funny though. But yeah, I do agree with what you're saying. I do agree with it. But I want to move on. So basically, there was a picture of Doja Cat that was on social media, and then she was basically talking about how she had natural boobs and she had it in the photo, and basically she was kind of, I'll say, shamed for like having a natural boobs out. And the question I wanted to ask about that is, do you think the general public are so used to seeing models, actors, artists with implants, there's a shift in regards to natural bodies not being seen as beautiful?
Of course.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely, yeah.
Definitely.
Especially with the social media age that we're in right now,
Yeah.
everything is out there. Like every
Yeah.
second, people are taking pictures. They're showing this and that, and this and that.
Yeah.
And there's so much competition with a lot of people now. They're like, look,
Yeah.
if I don't look this way, I'm not gonna get this amount of likes. If I don't look this
Yeah.
way, these people ain't gonna give me this amount of attention or whatever. So I think there's definitely some kind of competition with
Facts,
people saying, you know, I need to look this certain way to keep up with everyone else.
Yeah, that's so true. Literally, social media's turned into reality basically now.
Yep.
You know, we see on social media, it's like what happens in real life. We're kind of trapped in that world that this is that, and we forget that, you know, in reality, it's not all as it seems. You know, people are short, people whatever. And at the end of the day, I'm still gonna love one breast. At the end of the day, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not really a fan of cosmetic, you know, anything like that. I thought natural. You know, at the end of the day, one breast is gonna be bigger than the other.
Not everybody's breasts are one bigger than the other. Like, don't put that out there.
I'm just saying.
Well, that's what they say scientifically.
I'm not shaming if they are.
Scientifically, innit?
Yeah, scientifically, you know, it's out there.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna shame you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing like that. It's
But I
good,
definitely think that times were better back in the day because it wasn't really so much about cosmetic surgery and all that sort of stuff. It was just about you looked how you looked, you know what I mean? And now I think there's so much pressure nowadays in regards to, I want to get this done, I want to get that done. So it's kind of like they don't have a mind of their own now.
No,
It's
but
like
our
whatever
breasts
social
even
media.
that deep? Breasts ain't that deep.
It's not.
It's
That's what
not
it
deep,
boils
but
down to.
I'm talking about in their minds. It may not be that deep to you.
No, but I'm
in
talking
their
about like
minds,
for
you
the
know what I mean?
backlash she got for putting her breasts out there. I don't think breasts are that deep.
No.
But then I also feel like when you have such a big following and you put yourself out there, you're putting yourself out there for hate.
Yeah.
I get what
No
you mean,
one
like-
told you to put your breasts out on social media. You took your breasts out and put it on social media. And I feel sorry for you.
He's like,
Her breasts are actually nice. They're actually all right. They're a nice shape. Like, they're grabbable breasts. Like, they're actually... Oh, God, edit that bit out. No, but her breasts are actually... They're not that bad. And I don't think she should have got the backlash. But because of her... You know, you put yourself
It's
out
hate.
there.
Yeah.
It's hate. You're going to get
You're
it.
gonna get it.
Everyone's
You
gonna have
can't
haters.
please everyone, innit?
Yeah,
So
But
you're
it's a
always
shame
gonna
that
get
it's a
people
shame that people think that way though. You know what I mean? Like I just kind of wish that it wasn't like that, but you can't really have everything your way. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna be successful, you're gonna get hate. You know what I mean? So
literally.
it's just
It comes with
part of
comes
it,
with
yeah.
it.
comes with it,
And I think
so-
it just grows as in like time changes. So example, in the 90s, if you looked at someone's music video in the 90s, early 90s, they've got crop tops and
Yeah.
these like they look different.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
every set's different. But
Yeah,
what,
wouldn't fly
2010
with it
and
now,
onwards,
but
now it's just all big bum and breast and
yeah.
Nicki Minaj type,
Yeah.
Deflon Don type figures.
And what's
it's
sad,
just
it's
like,
gonna wear out. Like nobody's gonna it's gonna go back to being skinny again. Because, like, honestly, back in the day, girls were like, well, back they were thicker.
Yeah.
But then, like maybe around 80s, 90s, they were slimmer,
were
like
slim.
slim. You know, like
Slim tone.
Beyonce, Crazy in Love type of
Ashanti
all of
and
that.
yeah.
But now
Slim.
it's
Come
like,
back again, yeah.
and I feel like it's gonna go back down to slim because in reality, half of these BBL girls, they're fat.
Safe.
When you jump on the no, I'm not even being rude. Like, I'm not saying that like you're like
Mad.
you're hippo or anything. But when you jump on the scales, in reality, just because your belly's flat and your bum is big and you're proportionate, doesn't mean you're healthy.
True, don't mean your
So they
BMI is
think,
on
oh,
point.
let me just suck out from my stomach, but you're still putting it back in your ass, and
true.
you're still fat.
Okay.
Boy,
That as well.
putting it blunt, innit?
Maybe.
You hear that? Check your BMI.
No, but I feel like that's what I'm trying to say is they're doing it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah, they're trying to
Do you know what I
hide and
mean?
tuck.
It's not a like weight
Healthy,
loss
type of
surgery. Do you know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
literally taking the fat from one place, putting it somewhere else.
Yeah, it's true. I get what
Like,
you mean.
if I was gonna get something, I would get the fat removed. I wouldn't put it back in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
And
do
a lot of
get
time-
No,
it
but you
goes
know
wrong.
what? The reason a lot of them do it is because you have some that have these kind of like, forgive me for saying it, but these kind of weird body shapes, innit?
Yeah.
Where it looks like their back is from their front. So it's like,
Oh, like the P shape, Wendy Williams.
So it's like basically you're trying to transpose where that's supposed to be and push it to the right location,
exactly.
innit? So that's what I've seen anyway. That's from my point of view. But
No, yeah.
All right, I have a question. Do you feel like getting breasts done is more acceptable than getting a BBL? I mean, some people get their breasts done because it's either too big or like it's too small, or like you said, it's lopsided, or they've had kids and their breasts are like down here. So do you think that's a little bit more acceptable?
You know what? Because I think women with naturally big breasts, they do say a lot that they want to get them reduced.
Yeah.
So that is a not cosmic, sorry.
Medical.
Yeah. Like they want to get something done about it. So it's like you understand a bit more. Whereas someone trying to put breast on, you're kind of the opinion changes, your view changes, like immediately. It's like, why do you want to do that? They're fine. Whereas if they're big, you're like, you can understand. You don't want to be trying to jog for a bus and they're all popping out your t-shirt. Do you know what I mean? It's not cool. So,
But it's the same process when a woman's breastfeeding.
Yeah.
After like they finish breastfeeding, like it actually looks like the life has just been sucked out their breast. So like that involves, if you wanted to sort that out, you would have to get implants as well. So like, is that acceptable to get implants in that instance?
You know
I would
what?
say it's acceptable, to be fair, because they can't help it.
Yeah,
You know what I
exactly.
mean? So you can't really be mad at that. You know what I mean? Whereas if they just wanted to get it for the sake of getting it done, then it's just like, all right, well, you know what I mean? You might as
Yeah.
well
But
just
can we
say-
be mad at that as well?
yeah, like
Because let's say
It's true.
you're a woman, you're earning mad money.
Yeah.
do you
You've
want?
got A cups.
Yeah.
Everyone's laughing at you,
Yeah.
slapping your chest like your man.
Yeah.
What's
yeah,
up, bro?
And you've got
Nah, man.
and you know what I'm saying? And you've got
Yeah.
and you've got the money to get it done.
Yeah.
You're not hurting anyone. You're not disturbing anyone's life.
Yeah.
You're bringing
Should
peace of
we
mind to
really?
yourself,
Should
yeah.
we really say, okay, something that's gonna improve their self-confidence? Should we really be saying, oh, you shouldn't do it, you shouldn't get it done?
Yeah.
I understand people that are lying, because obviously I think I read in the papers there's some woman that got her chest done on the NHS because she wanted to be like a model or something like that.
Right, yeah.
Okay, that's a little bit different.
Yeah.
But if they've got the money and they got the means to do it,
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
and no one's been disturbed, should we really
Yeah.
be saying, oh no, don't do it, you shouldn't do it?
But you could say
What
the
can we
same
say?
about BBLs. Like,
That's what I'm saying. It's a
I feel like
sticky
you
one
lot are
still.
more in
Yeah.
favour for like the breast cosmetic surgery, but when it comes to BBLs, you guys don't really
It's
like
not even that. I think for me personally, I like the natural, innit?
Yeah.
The BBL thing is not really my cup of tea
Yeah.
personally, because I don't want to be touching and I'm feeling something move as I'm putting my hand on
Nothing
something. I
moves
don't
with
mind.
BBL though, because it's literally just fat, and then after like maybe 5 months, it's all molded into shape, like it jiggles.
Right.
It's all good.
It's still a bit.
Yeah, still
Right.
a bit. So that brings me to the next question. Is it a deal breaker for your partner to have BBL cosmetic surgery, or does it show you signs of insecurity?
Mad.
I mean, if you're getting into a relationship with someone, you shouldn't look for that type of thing. Like, if you notice it, cool, and if you have a proper issue with it,
Yeah.
speak to your partner about it.
Yeah.
Realistically, if you're going to be gone, and say, I'm not into favor of it, but
Yeah.
I respect your decision and move forward from that, and it's not that deep, you know.
Yeah. Personally, I'm not gonna lie. If she has it, like I think it depends. Personally, for me, because if she had it a long time ago, say she got her butt
just
done
before
a
you.
long time ago, just before me.
Yeah.
Like I can't go. Oh, go and remove it. I can't do that.
Yeah.
So, in terms of that, I'll be more of an understanding person in regards to that. But me, I don't really mind. But just as long as it's not,
Out of hand.
and it's not in proportion. If it's not in proportion, then I'm. But if it's in proportion and
Yeah.
it's cool, whatever in it. But I'm not a person to judge. You know what I mean?
Facts,
So,
I think with that as well,
Yeah.
it comes down to like honesty as well.
yeah.
Because some girls try to hide the fact that they've had it done,
Yeah.
and they
And
try
you
to say,
can
"I'm going
see
to
it."
gym or it's
Yeah.
natural, blah blah blah."
Yeah.
Like, if she's had it done before you met her,
Yeah.
then obviously it's up to you to decide: are you comfortable being with someone that's like that or not?
Yeah.
If she's honest from the start and say, "Look, we want to get serious. I've had this done to my body. Are you okay with it?"
Yeah.
If you're cool with it, then come. If you're not, then boy, that's your cup of tea, and you both have to bounce.
Yeah.
But it's when lies come into it and it's like,
Mm.
oh no, this is me, this is who I am, and then you find out down the line that she went to some Brazilian doctor or some doctor in
Yeah.
Turkey to move some stuff around, and you're like,
Is that a problem though?
if she's not been honest about it, then
Yeah,
how do I
it's a
know what
problem
she's
if
not
she's
been
not
honest
honest.
about?
Yeah.
Why
What
is
else
there a
she's not been
problem
honest?
if she got a bigger bum?
No, but I
It's
think
not a
it's the
problem,
honesty
but it's just as
aspect.
honesty, innit? It's not the actual
That's-
procedures. It's
aspect.
about
I'd
you
rather
telling me.
you
innit?
mention it before you just go do it.
Yeah.
Not that I'd stop you either way. It's
Mm.
just like, I'd just rather know. Same way if I was to do anything, you'd just rather know, innit? Realistically, just to respect.
Like if you met me and I had no beard, and then 2 weeks down the line, I came out with a full beard.
Yeah.
If I told you I got a lace beard done, you would expect me to tell you.
Yeah.
You expect me to tell you.
Yeah, I like that one.
But I mean, like,
that was good.
to guys, I'm sorry, like, I feel like you guys, okay, not you guys, but like guys in general, I feel like they place so much emphasis on woman's body. Do you get it? So I feel like, why would you be upset that she didn't tell you that she got a BBL when you probably been enjoying that same body? It's baffling to me.
No, I wouldn't be upset. I personally wouldn't.
Nah.
But
he seems like he would be a bit upset.
My one is, I ain't got a problem with the body. My one is just in regards to the
communication.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing. It doesn't stop you. You not telling me that you've done it means that you feel that you're hiding, or you feel some type of way about it, or you don't feel comfortable that you've actually done it. Because if it was nothing to you and you just did it because you feel that it's something that's okay to do, you'd have no problem just telling me, oh yeah, I've got this done. Yeah, but the fact that you're not telling me means that in your mind you feel, okay, something taboo or something that you feel that shouldn't have been done, or I might feel some type of way.
You feel a type of way, that's why you didn't, or you must.
So I wouldn't want someone that feels that kind of way and they can't feel.
So it's more about her being truthful.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Comfortability.
Yeah. So what,
but still on the record,
I want to know your
natural.
takes on it. Like, I want to know what you think.
Insecurities.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe it's just me, but if I'm insecure about a part of my body, the last thing I'm gonna want to do is like want surgery. I can't lie. Maybe that's just me. But I feel like you said, I feel like the main cause for surgery is definitely social media. Because I don't look in the mirror and be like, oh my gosh, my bum isn't big. Oh, I need to go get it pumped. Yeah. Like, I just think, oh, my bum isn't big. Yeah. My bum isn't big. Do you know what I mean? But like, I feel like when you're scrolling through the gram and you're seeing all of this, I feel like it leads on to our next topic about influencers. Every girl wants to be an influencer. Every girl wants to have that image. And to be an influencer and be that image, you have to have the body for the image. Because that comes in a package.
Yeah, but saying that, do you think that links onto kind of like competition? Do you think there's a lot more competition between girls nowadays than there used to be? Do you see girls having that kind of competitive streak amongst each other than they used to?
I feel like it's indirect competition because I feel like I want you to click on my Insta page. I want you to like my pictures. I want you to follow me. But it's not like, oh my gosh, I really dislike her. Let me post a picture because she posted one. I don't think it's like that. But I think it's more like it's an every man for himself type of thing. Do you know what I mean? Every girl wants to have the limelight on them. Yeah. But there's too many of us now.
There's
too many.
I understand that point because I remember seeing on the I don't know if you see some of these media blogs and they're always posting like 2 females and they're always comparing, oh, who did it better, who did this better. So I think social media is actually training you guys to feel that way. Like, there's 2 females, so we got to compare which one's better. You know what I mean? I feel like we can't just enjoy both, you know what I mean? Like,
I think a big thing on that, like recently, the Stormzy, Maya Jama and Jordan Smith. There's competition there, people are saying Stormzy's lost out because he's obviously now taken Maya Jama's taking a picture with AJ and like memes are coming out innit? So it's like they're comparing.
Well, it's weird because they're both 2 nice women in their own
and they're actually doing their thing
and they're doing their own thing. They're being
filled.
I think a really good example of that today, I actually saw a collage. You guys know Megan Thee Stallion? That new woman. So you see how Megan Good has that slim body, that 90s type of body, but Megan has that proper like hench, 2000 onwards type of body.
Woman.
I saw a collage saying, what Megan would you prefer? Megan Good or Megan Thee Stallion? And I'm like, why would you even compare those 2 women? Like, and do you know what someone said in the comments? Somebody was like, I'm taking Megan Good all day. You can move out the way with this big ass.
Oh.
Damn. Are we allowed to say that?
And no, it was actually really rude. But then I realized that it's like Megan Thee Stallion has been getting a lot of love recently. Like, people love her. And it's not that I don't understand it, but I'm kind of like, what makes her different? Do you know what I mean? I'm baffed. And I feel like maybe it's because her body's actually natural. Have you seen her body?
I think that plays into it, and I think we're more in the age now where there's a lot of kind of societal pressure into people accepting everyone and saying body positivity, you need to accept everyone. So when you see someone that's confident in themselves and they've got a natural body and they're kind of given this kind of woman empowerment that a lot of black women have been missing. Everyone's just all about it, and they're like all jumping on the boat, and it's like cool, she's doing
I feel like
thing,
she's very for the females. She came out and she was like, she wasn't like trying to beef anyone. She came in peace and she just wanted to
make a money.
Unfortunately, she looks good as well, so the guys don't mind. They're happy as well. So she's hitting both sides.
But okay, I kind of want to stay on that topic because you said something about why Megan looks like a big hunch.
That was the comment.
No, but that was a comment. Yeah, but
like, that was the comment.
But because similar to that,
Serena.
Serena. I was gonna touch on that.
Oh, yeah.
Because everyone in like when you watch her play tennis and stuff like that, like you see like like she's proper good at what she does. But when you see her like on like Instagram and she's modeling and stuff like that, you see in the comments people say that she looks like a gorilla. She looks like a man and stuff like that.
Serena, you don't look like no gorilla.
Yeah, that's a fact.
You're shining.
You know what I mean? So I feel like, what do you guys think? What do you think that stems from? Do you think that stems from like guys, not us obviously, but guys feeling intimidated by someone that looks physically stronger than them? Do you get what I mean? Like, what do you think it is?
I just think it's just pure hate, really. You know, like people actually have that time to sit on someone's page and write a comment like that person's gonna actually see it. Cool, it does have an impact when it comes in like a large amount. When everyone's saying, look at your saggy tits, you look like a man, look at your beard, and all these things. Not to say anyone has a beard, but do you know what I mean? Like there's comments and it's actually hurtful, but I think in this generation, as someone touched on earlier, in the 80s women were skinny. Now thickums are you know, it is what it is, you know what I mean? It's like top tier at the moment in the social media world. So it's like, I think I saw a meme and it was like a boy's leg and it was skinny and a girl's leg and it was thick.
Yeah, I saw that. So,
and that's what it is nowadays. A lot of people are with bigger girls and more grown women. So I just think, boy, it is what it is, man.
I just think it's trolls, man.
Literally.
We have now there's a lot of like kind of social media and internet and like cyber stuff going on. A lot of people can hide their kind of evil intents. They can create lots of different social profiles and all that stuff and just troll people for the sake of it. So that's why you see a lot of, you know, especially on Twitter now, you see a lot of like racist comments and a lot of people saying things because they know that no one can track them. And we call them keyboard warriors because they're there just to say whatever they want because no one's gonna hold them accountable for it. Because if you see half of the people that are saying a lot of these opinions, if they met Serena, they would probably be the first person jumping and give me a pic. Give me a pic. Oh, please, Serena, I love you. I'm your number one fan. But, you know, people are just like fickle, innit? So,
and also, like, what I deeped as well, like, when I saw the comments in regards to, like, oh, she looks like this, she looks like that. Obviously, some was coming from, like, white people, but majority I saw was from black people as well. So I was kind of like, like, you're cussing down your own, you know, from your own, someone that's from your own community. That's
another issue.
That's
another thing on a different episode. That's another episode.
But a whole episode.
You don't sit here and talk about trolls and that, but I mean, like, I wouldn't even call it a troll because, like, people are just entitled to their opinion. Like you said, like, they put themselves out there, and like, no one has the right to go on someone's page and call them ugly. But then again, when it comes to certain topics, like, do you not remember the Sorry video by Beyonce? Have you not seen it?
I saw it. Yeah.
Basically, Serena Williams is in that video and she's like got this leotard on and she's like half naked basically. And like she was like whining basically and just dancing really seductively. And I feel like most of the hate started then, and I feel like it wasn't because people were trolling her. People just hadn't seen her in that light before. Like we're used to seeing her on a tennis court. We're not used to seeing her half naked. So I feel like when people saw that, it wasn't their regular model in a music video. It wasn't their regular video vixen. They saw like someone muscular, and I feel like there's nothing wrong with her body. Her body is banging. Like she's got like no fat in that body. Like she's
muscle. Muscle.
She's like she looks good. But like I said, I feel like it's not even trolling. I feel like it's just lack of knowledge. Like people, I don't feel like they literally jump on the net to like bully you. They just say their opinion and go. Like, we live in a very opinionated society now. Just like we're
Right
sitting
now we
here
do.
giving our opinion.
Definitely.
That's what people do.
Yeah, but I don't think it's fair at the same time, because they'll probably be the same people that were talking about, oh, why is she going out with a white person? You know what I mean? Like, she was with a black person before, she was dating Common before, and now that she's a white person, they'll go, oh, why is she not with a black person? But they were kind of the same people that were tearing her down, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I say, look, we live in a hypocritical society.
Yeah,
the
like,
same people that are saying rubbish. If you say something about them, they're like, "Oh, why are you shaming me for? Why are you saying this about
Yeah,
me?"
I feel like we live in
So-
a sensitive society.
too
like,
sensitive.
like you can't be
too
sensitive out
sensitive.
here.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'll
But
be
you also
open
can't be
same
too
way.
harsh for no reason.
Yeah,
I mean?
Nah, I don't care, man. So,
I doubt that geared
Say
her
it,
like
man.
her
Nah,
being with
nah,
a white
nah.
guy because her dad's black. Do you
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
Like, I don't feel like it was any intention. You fall in love with who you fall in love with.
Definitely.
Is being an influencer a real job?
I would say.
I would say yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, your reaction.
My reaction was like,
Yes, the way you was
I
like,
think it is.
oh.
Yes, not.
Yeah. Do you think? Yeah. You think it is? Yeah. What do you think?
don't ask me.
Okay. Right.
Like, literally, because I have a lot to say about that, because it's not a real job.
No, but what's your opinion on it?
it's
though?
not.
Because what's the job description?
Someone that say influencer is taken from the word influence. No.
Yeah,
Influence to
okay.
do what?
Like, personally,
To do
I
whatever
don't
they're
think
doing.
the definition of influencer is showing me what clothes to buy.
Example, I would say, let's say someone like Cristiano Ronaldo, influencer for Nike and for football.
He's a footballer.
Yeah.
That's what he is. That's his
Yeah,
job.
yeah, yeah,
He's a
but
footballer.
he's a
He's not an
footballer.
influencer.
Yeah, he's a footballer, but influencer is in.
Influencing is a byproduct of who he is, his brand.
True.
But as a job, he's a footballer. at first.
Exactly,
That's it.
job.
An influencer is maybe an influencer nowadays, I believe, is someone that either failed as a celebrity
Oh Lord.
or they're just someone that's funny, or someone that's maybe they've said stuff that is, controversial and they've got a big following as part of it. That don't mean that that's your job.
Damn.
If you're good at it, good for you, but it's not a job. So if you're influencing your watchman, I don't care.
Go on.
It's not a job.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think it's a job. Okay, cool. If you're an influencer, I hope you're going to HMRC
HMR.
and you're registering yourself as self-employed.
Yeah, you're paying your tax.
And you're paying your taxes, and you're saying this is how much money I'm getting from my little 10,000 Instagram likes and all that stuff.
So here's a good example of an influencer, of an actual good example.
An actual influencer.
Yeah. Let's say in the UK scene as well.
UK, oh Lord.
An actual influencer, I would call it influencer, is Patricia Bright. Do you know her?
Yeah, I know.
Patricia Bright, okay, she does makeup and all of that, but I feel like she actually influences. Some of these people call themselves influencers, but what are you influencing? You're doing teleshopping on Instagram. Do you know what I mean? You're telling me, oh yeah, got this clothes from here. Okay, yeah, fine. Thank you for showing me what I should wear today. But what are you influencing? I feel like a lot of these girls with 100k followers, you could be influencing for real. You could be using your platform for a good cause, but no, you don't.
The question you need to ask those people is, if Instagram or Twitter or whatever, if it's shut down for the next 7 days, will you be able to pay your bills?
Ooh. They could if they've made enough money though. They could if they've made enough money.
Because you got to think about people get paid off likes. People that win the Love Island, people, whoever.
If they don't like your page for 7 days, can you live?
I mean, I would. I don't get paid for nothing.
I think they can, because I feel like the money that they would.
It's not even about the money you would, because obviously people have savings and that, so you can say, you live off savings theoretically.
Okay.
But
just
let's say you
that
don't have
happened,
savings. Let's say you live month on month being an influencer. If Instagram was to say, you know what, we're closing down Instagram, there's no more Instagram, we're not doing it no more.
I was thinking about
What
that
now?
the
They
other
might
day.
just.
Are they jobless?
They
always
are. They
them.
are.
Basically, in today's world,
they're jobless.
like in the last probably 5 years, I would say, basically, yeah, because you need social media to get off and out into the open, realistically nowadays, and that's how so many people are doing. Look at someone like Harry Pinero, a very good example.
Yeah.
He's doing it with now, I think, Link Up TV.
Link Up TV.
So now he's gone from actually depending on that monthly whatever now to Link Up TV paying him.
Yeah.
And through sponsorships with this and that.
The actual grind itself, I've got no problem with it.
Yeah, no.
So if you're using Instagram and all that as a platform to actually do something that you've wanted to do,
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
to actually, then that's cool, that's calm. But sitting down saying, "Oh, how many likes am I gonna amass today? How many followers am I gonna amass today?" Blah blah blah. Doing that. Wasn't it that? What's the name of that guy? The fraud bay.
Yeah, fraud bay. Yeah.
He's the one that used someone's card to buy likes on
Yeah.
Instagram. Come on, that's dumbness, man.
Ew, why would you do that?
I feel like
Know what
influencing
I'm saying?
can open up opportunities to get a good job,
Yeah.
but I don't feel like it's an actual job. I feel like it's more of a hobby.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't even call it influencing. I just call it. So it used to be called social media personalities.
That's it.
Yeah,
Now it's
basically, yeah.
influencing.
Now it's influencing,
But I
yeah.
feel like a good example of influence is probably Nella Rose.
Yeah.
Nella Rose
she's
went
cool.
from doing YouTube. She was at the BET Awards the other day interviewing stars. She was at the BET Awards in LA interviewing stars. She even she's interviewed Regina Hall. Yeah, all of these people. Like she's actually doing her thing and using her platform for a good cause. You've never seen her in no beef. She's never you never see her in blogs, like in any problems, and that's what I call influencing, because I feel like her followers can genuinely look up to her and be like, that's where I want to be. Because even though Nella, she's sponsored by Fashion Nova and all of that, that's not her end all be all, that's not her life. She has stuff that she wants to do. You can see her goal. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like she's the definition of an influencer.
Okay, yeah, I see where you're going with it, but I still think it still ties into the name influencer though. Do you get what I mean? So isn't that really?
I think realistically they just change it from
Social media personality
to influencer.
influencer.
They like it's just a switch of name.
It's like the
and-
name. It's like how the name of bare things have changed in the last 5 years.
Yeah.
That's very true.
And it's just immediately giving clout to that name. Like everyone, you can easily go put influencer in your bio.
Yeah.
Who are you though?
Like a lot of girls put model in their bio. Are they models?
No.
That's what you gotta think.
Yeah,
Is
probably for Primark.
exactly what?
Carry on.
Model for power. How you like this, man?
Cut out.
You threw me off.
No, but I'll go to the next question. So I remember seeing on Instagram, no, it was on YouTube. Basically, there was this social media influencer, and Instagram closed their page down. So there's something similar to you said. She was barling. Of course. My Instagram page has been taken down. Oh my days! I don't want a real 9-to-5 job.
Is that what she said?
That's what she said.
She said I don't want a
She said she don't want a job. She wants to do the social media.
First of all, she's small-minded if she
What does
thinks
that sound
all
like?
jobs are 9 to
What does that
5.
sound like to you?
Very ignorance.
But yeah. So this leads me to my next question. Some may not agree that being an influencer is a real job. So do you think those comments stem from jealousy because influencers seem to enjoy their job a lot more than regular 9-to-5 workers?
Boy, you can call me jealous with a big J in it, because I'm not an influencer, but I enjoy what I do. So you don't have to be an influencer to enjoy your job. I just think some influencers are, maybe not, don't let me say all, but some influencers use that as an excuse not to work hard in a sense. Because some people, let's say doctors or people that want to be like accountants or whatever, you have to put in the graphs, you have to put in the hours, you have to put in the years of study and all that stuff to get to where you want to get to. But an influencer, what do? You can just wake up in your boxes every day and be flicking across and doing whatever, getting followers and getting likes. Unless you're really doing something with your life, boy.
I think it's just more about how it looks and the image. Like everywhere you see on Instagram now is trading. People posting their lifestyle rather than more their lifestyle rather than the actual trades that they're doing. And it's just like people see the lifestyle and that's what it is. That I want to do that. So people see the image of an influencer where I don't know who it was. Someone got caught out the other day taking a picture on a plane, but they really went to go sit in like normal class, really.
Oh,
So
who was it?
Was it?
I can't
Bow Wow.
remember.
Remember Lil Bow Wow? Remember the picture of Lil Bow Wow?
Yeah,
It was Bow
yeah.
Wow. It was Bow Wow. It was Bow Wow. It was Bow Wow.
Someone recent in the community.
It was Bow Wow. Bow Wow's broke. Bow Wow's broke. That's why you can't follow social media. Bow Wow's broke.
He's broke.
Like,
no,
not
50
broke,
said he can't
broke.
come. No, but
He
I
can't
feel
come.
like
50 said he
no,
can't come to the party, man.
He's too broke, man. But I feel like you're forgetting like the songs that they still play on the radio and stuff like that. They're still getting paid from it.
No,
You know
like
what I
he's
mean?
not broke.
Okay,
But
I
for
get
what
it.
he could have been, he's broke.
Yeah.
He can't afford a
Yeah.
private jet.
Yeah.
But that's what he's like. There's no need for you to take a picture off of a website, put it on Instagram and say fly into LA or fly in here. Do you know what I mean? What's that for? Just get on your commercial flight and go.
Yeah.
But no, you'd rather like portray this other lifestyle. Like, I don't have a problem with influencers who can't do a 9 to 5, because there's some people, they cannot sit in an office.
Yeah.
They can't do that regular
That's
9 to
their own
5.
personal
They
problem.
can't do education.
Personal problem.
No, but I have a problem with people who look down on those
that's
who
their personal
actually
problem.
work hard and do a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
That's when I have a problem. Because
Yeah.
you have some influencers who aren't humble. They're not
Yeah.
humble at all.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say for me personally, I kind of feel like some people do get a bit, it's not fair that they're doing this job on social media and I'm just here working the 9 to 5.
It isn't fair.
It's not. No, it's
But
not. It's not fair.
We're not
It's
hung up
fair.
about
It
it.
is
Yeah,
what
it's
it
not
is.
fair.
it is what it is, because more time you can actually get up and do it yourself.
You have to
Yeah.
realize
I mean-
there's the security. You have to realize that being an influencer or whatever, there's only a certain amount of people that are gonna blow from that.
Yeah.
Out of
Exactly.
100 people doing makeup, blah blah blah, there's
Yeah.
only gonna be 2 or 3 that might actually get a long-term career from
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So the question is, in the next 5 or 10 years, when Instagram dies out or that person gets older
Yeah.
and they fall off, what they're gonna turn to? What's the plan B?
See, I don't have a problem with the girls doing makeup and hair. Like, I actually clap for all the girls I see out here grinding and doing makeup and hair. They got like 10K followers. Like every one of them I've seen have like loads of followers, and they're actually doing their thing. Like that's their job, being a hairstylist. So I'd call that an influencer. Because they're influencing hairstyles, but their trade is actually doing hair.
Yeah.
So I don't mind the makeup and
But so
hair.
they've got a job, they're
So
hairstylists, they're MUA.
Yeah, I don't
And
mind
they're
that.
using
So
that
like you
platform
said,
to
only a
expand.
few
It's
will
calm.
blow out of doing makeup and hair. I feel like most of them, they blow in their own way.
Mm.
But when it comes to influencers just getting up and posting pictures, that's the problem I have.
So you're basically okay. I think I get where you're coming from. So you're basically saying if someone's just saying that they're an influencer, that's not a job. But if you're an influencer and you're tied with something else that you actually do, and
Yeah,
that's
someone
an
was
actual
talking
job
about a
occupation,
trade.
That's okay.
Was
I
it
get-
you?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
know.
You talk about how
People
people are
trading.
trading online.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
They're not really showing evidence, but they're
Exactly.
posting that
If
they have,
you tie it to something, then you show like a solid base or a platform, then you're good. Like you can go off and do something else. Example, the Harry Panera thing, he was doing just comedy, but that wasn't gonna take him. He's not gonna sit in that wherever the staircase
Yeah.
and jump about every day. He's gonna be up and do the Link Up TV and go about and search for talent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
Exactly.
he's tied to other things. So it's about how you work it realistically. So
Because there's a lot of people who used to influence and they dropped off.
yeah,
Like I couldn't
That's
name
true.
a
There's
few,
lots
but
of
I
them.
don't even want to name.
no,
But these
say
people
no.
who dropped off actually had potential.
Oh,
But I
okay.
feel like they just went back to their normal lives. Do you remember Tom?
Tom here.
Tom?
Remember.
Okay, what
Who's
about Big Tipper?
Yeah.
Wait,
Do you
which
want Big
Tom are you
Tipper?
talking about?
Tom Mucci.
Tom Mucci,
No,
Tom
no,
Mucci.
no, 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 no.
Yeah,
That
after
one I'm
see
not
the
gonna
face,
say
I'm
because
not
Tom
good with
Mucci,
names,
he's
know,
up
I'm
there,
not
you
good with
know.
names.
No, I'm saying he's up there, but he's not like doing the influencer thing like he was.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
like
he-
he's
yeah.
actually making moves now.
Oh, yeah,
So when
yeah,
I say
yeah,
they
yeah,
dropped
yeah,
off,
yeah.
I mean they dropped off of like social media. Like
Okay,
if
yeah.
you see Big Tipper, he ain't posting like he was,
Yeah.
What's he
but they're
doing
they're making
They're doing things
money.
on a-
They're
their
making
own
money,
thing,
but they're
man.
not doing it
I
like.
can't lie. I saw him embarking CEX. I can't lie. Like, I'm not gonna join him out. I'm not gonna. Big Tipper, you're my. Where you going, bruv? I like his skits, innit? But I saw him embarking CEX. So I'm asking questions.
He might have just been getting something for his little brother or something.
Yeah, I hope
Let's
so.
forget that.
I'm just saying. Cut that
Yeah,
out,
big
bro.
tip, that's my going.
No, that's mine. I like Big Tipper, but I'm just saying.
Yeah.
No, I'm not that guy. I'm actually not that guy.
But
No. Guys, thank you for tuning into the Broken Silence podcast.
damn.
Thank you guys for, making this podcast what it is.
Thanks for having us.
As you
Thanks for
guys
having
can
us.
see. So tune in next time.
Make sure you put everyone's at, you know, you want to talk to
guys,
certain
say
people.
your actual, say your social media. Say your social media so you can come for them. Yeah. Say what's your social media?
Soraya René
Yeah.
with 2 A's.
Yeah. What's your
Yeah, you can catch me at Fernao. That's OLUFERNAO. Twitter.
Instagram is SplurgeBoy, 2 Y's at the
Oh,
end.
she got money.
And my Instagram is official Hayes. That is OFFICIALHAYDS.
RSK, let it play, boy.